Hello, from Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month we're talking about women of the wheel, icons who turned motion into momentum and spun their legacies on spokes, skates, and potter's wheels. These women harnessed the power of the axle, pushing their crafts and professions forward through their works and lives. Decades after its initial release, Salt-N-Pepa's hit single, Push It, remains instantly recognizable from its opening beats. As one of the first all-women rap groups, Salt-N-Pepa made history and helped pave the way for future female hip-hop artists. And from the first shot in the Push It music video, you're greeted by the turntable prowess of the DJ and third member of Salt-N-Pepa. Let's talk about DJ Spinderella.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
DJ Spinderella was born Deidre Muriel Roper in Brooklyn in 1970. As a kid, she was an avid music fan and treasured her father's record collection. She later said in an interview, "We were the loudest apartment music-wise because my father was always blaring records after work. Everything from Quincy Jones to Grover Washington Jr. to Hall & Oates." She started mixing on the turntables when a high school boyfriend introduced her to the burgeoning art of DJing. She picked up some techniques from him and began to make her own DJ appearances in the local New York hip-hop scene. It was the mid-1980s. Hip-hop was rapidly growing, from block parties in the Bronx to national airwaves. As a native New Yorker, Spinderella grew up right alongside the genre's explosion in popularity. She witnessed DJs using call-and-response techniques to hype up crowds, all while expertly toggling between records, needle-dropping, record-scratching, and extending percussion breaks and rapping over beats as partygoers took turns breakdancing. Today, DJing is easier, with digital music files and technology that assist artists with beat matching and pitch syncing. But back when Spinderella was starting, DJing still meant schlepping physical records to gigs and parties and beat matching by hand at the turntable. When she was 16 years old, a high school classmate approached her and asked if she would be interested in joining an up-and-coming female hip-hop group. That classmate was connected to hip-hop producer Herbie Azor, the manager of Salt-N-Pepa. Spinderella had to get her parents' permission to leave school and join Sandra Peppa Denton and Cheryl Salt James as the newest and youngest member of the group. Spinderella came into the group at exactly the right time. Just a few weeks after joining Salt-N-Pepa, their single, Push It, started blowing up on the charts.
7 kids. But Carol at OK High, it's Thursday.
In 1988, it broke into the top 20 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and reached the number 2 spot on the UK charts. Their debut album, Hot, Cool, and Vicious, eventually sold more than 1 million copies, making Salt-N-Pepa the first ever female rap group to go platinum. Spinderella appeared in the music video and began to tour with Salt-N-Pepa around the country. After the success of Push It, Salt-N-Pepa enjoyed a string of additional hits. Songs like Let's Talk About Sex, Shoot, and What a Man. Their music videos frequently appeared on MTV.
And the Grammy goes to...
And in 1995, their single, None of Your Business, won a Grammy.
None of Your Business,
Salt-N-Pepa.
Making them one of the first female hip-hop artists to ever receive the coveted industry award. As Salt-N-Pepa became household names, they faced criticism for their choice to focus on topics considered taboo for women, like openly rapping about female sexuality. But despite the flack, the group was celebrated for their contribution in establishing the legitimacy and mainstream popularity of hip-hop as a genre. All the while, DJ Spinderella kept the group grooving behind the wheel, and even producing some of their music. Salt-N-Pepa temporarily disbanded in 2002. During that period, Spinderella spent a few years working as a host for hip-hop radio shows. In 2007, the group reunited and continued to perform together through the 2010s, though they did not write or produce new music. In 2019, after touring with Salt-N-Pepa for many years, Spinderella announced via social media that she'd been officially kicked out. The group did not address her departure publicly, and the reason for her exit is not widely known. However, she still sometimes performs with her former group mates. Today, Spinderella is based in Texas and continues to perform as a DJ. She and the rest of Salt-N-Pepa made their mark on hip-hop, both for helping break open the genre's mainstream appeal and for showcasing women's skills at the mic and behind the turntable. In 2025, it was announced that the group would be officially included in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Reflecting on her career, Spinderella told an interviewer, "I've done my part. I've etched my brand here in history, hip-hop history, music history. I loved what I accomplished. Now it's just my time to enjoy the fruits of my labor." All month long, we've been talking about Women of the Wheel. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you tomorrow.